The Buzz, Australia's only live, interactive social media program on free-to-air TV, is proudly brought to you by Zetagrid, Australia's award-winning provider of on-demand IT infrastructure for businesses that want reliability, speed and flexibility.
Actually haven't even opened the lid of my laptop. Hello and welcome along to The Buzz. If we weren't here tonight hosting The Buzz, we'd be at home watching this very show.
It'd be boring as hell because it'd just be a table with
Just
Candace doing some interesting bits every now and again.
Occasional cross.
And I'd just be talking to myself.
Yeah, oh,
Going
Candace,
like,
you've got the
"Hey!"
weather there again. Look at that. What's going on with the weather, Candace?
Yeah, we got some pretty stormy stuff about to happen over the city, so it should be a pretty interesting night ahead, not only because we're on the Buzz, but because of all this blue stuff you see kind of back here.
We're going to get lots of booms and cracks and stuff happening this evening. Maybe the rain's going to come through the roof. Hoping so.
Here's hoping.
Now, bottled water. Candace, are you a fan of bottled water?
Well, I do drink water in general, but, if possible, we try and reuse a bottle, but... if the option is out there and it's between a bottle of water and a bottle of Coke, then I'm probably going to pick the bottle of water.
What about you, Cookie? Are you a big fan of the bottled water?
Look, I'm a big fan of water in general. I find it's been really useful in my life for such things as staying alive.
Right.
So I wholeheartedly support water.
Big fan of it, yeah. Look, I'm a big fan of bottled water as well, but when I refill it myself from a tap, not so much the...
You're talking about bottled water?
Yeah, yeah.
No, well, that's a different thing.
Is it altogether?
I'm not a fan of bottled water.
No?
No.
No, all right.
Well,
Okay.
unless, it's practical. You've got to put it in something.
Anyway, there is a campaign going on at the moment by Thank You Water.
Thank you, water.
And what they're saying is, if you're going to buy bottled water, don't buy the stuff that comes from the big manufacturers like your Coca-Cola, Amatil, those kinds of guys. Buy it from us because we're going to give money to people who need it. Check this clip out.
Now, every single product has its own unique tracker code. You type that into the website or the app, and we'll give you everything. GPS coordinates, details of the projects that you've funded. You have your own profile. Once you've logged in, you'll be able to see the impact that you make all around the world for water, food, health and hygiene. You'll be able to see the detail. And then 6 to 18 months later, when the project's complete, we'll send you an email with the final field report of the project that you funded.
I kind of feel like their heart's in the right place.
No, see, somebody was telling me about this today, and my first thought was, okay, so here's the deal. We're trying to help people in impoverished nations by manufacturing water, which adds to the pollution of the atmosphere, which creates more global warming, which creates more drought, which creates more poverty and hardship.
So you think they should have picked a different product?
I think there must be another way to go about this.
So you could have Thank You Jam or something like that.
Yeah, like, help poverty by burning a whole lot of trees down.
But there is an existing bottled water market of $600 million a year.
Maybe then the market should be drink less bottled water to help people. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's not really going to work. But
I want to know if one of the projects that they're funding is, rehabilitation of the landfill site, which is going to be caused by all the bottles of water in the rubbish bin.
Yeah, there's so much. The drilling of oil to get it out, the transporting the electricity generated to log in your computer to find out whatever it is.
They do have a lot more products. It's not just the water. They started with the water and they've moved on to other products as well. And so their campaign is essentially saying to people, to our slacktivist friends out there, promote us, use the hashtag Coles and Woolworths and tell them that you would prefer to have our product on the shelves than some of these other products out there.
I would say tell them not to drink water and do everybody a favour. Stop pretending you're helping by creating more shit. That's
Go and shake a tin out the front of Woolies and actually give the money.
Go and help an old lady across the road if you really want to do something
So
good.
you think their heart's in the right place, but they're doing it wrong?
Marketing.
I think it's
marketing.
I think it's a marketing guy going for his thesis.
Speaking of marketing, there was an ad that was on TV some time ago. Apparently it's been banned. We're not entirely sure. If you know more about it, let us know with hashtag the Buzz. But check this out.
You actually got a driver's license? I don't think so. Did you see it back then? No. Go back where you came from. I understand. Go back where you came from.
No, it's no good with that little kid getting stuck in as well. The motto of that particular commercial is children see, children do.
This came up this week for some reason. Your picture on your iPad's distracting me, but anyway, we'll move on to that.
We'll get to that.
This came up as ad banned in Australia, and I've gone, oh, okay, I wonder what ad that is and who it's for. So I clicked on it, and this particular thing's come up, and I thought, I remember seeing this. This wasn't banned. This was just played and had its run and it's finished.
Help, protect us from something we've already seen.
Yeah, so that's they banned something because it's just too old.
But has it been banned? That's the question I want to know.
Well, hashtag the buzz. Tell us. Has it been banned?
Is it just a way of, pushing it back out there again and somebody get lots of likes on their Facebook account?
Or is this the same marketing company with the water going, and this is how you virally spread a video, kids?
Yeah, exactly. Now, Candace...
Yo.
Superman and Batman, apparently they're going to be in a movie together and it makes me angry.
Well, it might make you angry, but it's made a lot of people at Comic-Con in the States over the weekend very, very happy. The Twitterverse has absolutely gone into meltdown over this after director Zack Snyder, who's responsible for the current Man of Steel movie in cinemas at the moment, addressed the crowd and the media at Comic-Con and said, my next project, just a little bit of, Batman versus Superman action. Now, people are wondering whether this is going to solve the age-old sort of problem.
No, it's stupid. It's a stupid idea. Look, at the end of the day, Superman is a superhero. He is an alien who's come from another planet and he's incredibly powerful, can make the world spin backwards and reverse time, whereas Batman is just a rich guy with no parents.
And there will be Batman supporters who have an equally passionate argument. So either way, there is going to be one fan base which is mighty annoyed at this movie. But either way, it's going to get a lot of people, a lot of bums on seats.
He's also got a dubious affair with a young boy who helps him out.
Batman?
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
The only thing I don't understand about this, Candace, is that Superman can basically kick anyone's ass.
Yes.
There can't be any... I can understand Batman maybe helping Superman, or vice versa. I just can't see them in a versus thing.
We are nerds. We're arguing about superheroes. My dad's bigger than yours.
Okay. I'm going to move right along because this is a really sad story and it kind of needs to, have its moment. Shep, who's the dog that was captured in a viral video a viral photo late last year, that's it behind me, he's passed on, which is, it's not a great result, but in, it's not a great result for anybody.
It's not a great result.
An amazing
We're taking it a week at a time, though. We're hoping that next week we can revive me back.
We'll be,
we'll be a bionic dog, and we should do
the dog was 20 people years old. So if you subscribe to the theory that 7 people years is equal to 1 dog year, then the dog was something like 140 years old.
Wow.
Billion years old.
Wow.
Even at this point where the photograph was taken, he was, really riddled with arthritis, which is why the owner was taking him into the cooling waters to try and ease his pain somewhat. And, snap-happy photographer really, caught the moment and one of the most...
Does that... sorry to interrupt, but does that owner actually have a ponytail or is it just a reflection from the water?
No, he does have a ponytail. He's a bit of a, an alternative
Reflecting
kind of
what
guy.
From the water?
It's ponytail. Yeah. It's... Sorry.
Just make weird stuff up, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I'm really sorry.
Anyway, that was sad news, and here's some little kick-ass news in the form of a video which has come out of Europe. Check it out.
Finish him!
I think it's about 3 days before we see that reposted with various zap, cam, kabow.
But
finish him!
I'm so disappointed. She could have got a few more kicks in there quite easily.
You'd like to see her stab him in the guts, rip out his intestines, run up the stairs, come back round again.
No, none of that stuff. But I would have he deserved everything he got there, but he should have got a bit more.
Well, he certainly deserved a big kick in the nuts. I don't know
what he
whether
deserved?
Death.
He deserved to have his wallet nicked.
Oh!
Yeah. And I'll be taking that.
That's it. And buy yourself
done.
a pretty dress, sister.
Yes. Now, Paul, every week you bring us one of your favourite websites. This week, you're looking at buycurious.com.
I am. Look, one of the things I've always been interested in is your lifestyle, Jason. So what I wanted to do was have a look and see just what this Buy Curious thing is. No, curious.com. I was looking for something where I might learn something. That's right. They're few and far between because I'm a very simple man. But if you go to curious.com, you get $20 free, it says. $20 free when you sign up. What does that mean? Well, you're going to need your $20 because there's lots of videos teaching you about things, how to do things. Salsa for beginners, how to build a computer. Experimenting with ferrofluid, which I know is a favourite pastime of yours. And you'll get to how to sew a sock monkey. And it says 3 in the corner and you go, what?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to cost you 3 kind of Bitcoiny things that they have on their website. But they're actually quite some interesting videos. There's lots and lots of different stuff. Obviously, somebody's making a bit of money off this. A lot of it is free, though, at the same time. The New York Times says, Curious has created a better way for little guys on YouTube and other video sites to teach. You know how you've got to kind of go through the piles of crap on YouTube to find the good one?
So they're curating it.
Yeah, this kind of has the good stuff in one spot. So worth checking out, curious.com, and maybe have a look, and maybe if you do like it, give it to your kids.
Yes, that's a bloody great idea.
Get the university degree, just sit on the website. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, well, you know, and you can learn. There are some really great people making some fabulous video content, and I think it's a fabulous way to learn if you're like me. I only learn stuff by looking at it. Read something, I get no idea.
Now, Gorgeous George and his loose stiffy.
Tell me about this. Well, you love stiffies.
Yeah, well, look, I'm a big fan of mine. Yeah. But George took a selfie.
Here it is right now.
So, you know, we were talking previously about selfies and people were taking photos of themselves and whatnot. Yeah. Well, this guy took a photo of himself in a state that he probably shouldn't have done. Right. Candice, you've got more on this.
I certainly do. He's South Sydney Rabbitohs player George Burgess, who we call Gorgeous George. And these sort of nude selfies have emerged on the internet, first on Twitter and then on a sort of a gay porn, almost a matchmaking site in a way. Not that I investigated it too hard, to be perfectly honest. You know, like myself, like many other people around the world, can appreciate a good-looking man, especially when he's not wearing a whole lot. So not surprisingly, these photos have gone absolutely viral.
Yeah, but Candice, I've got to ask the question. I mean, willies aren't the most impressive or, you know, beautiful things in the world.
I wasn't looking for that bit.
Really?
No, I wasn't looking for that.
So you're quite happy with the photo we've got up now where he has a rainbow and a cloud there instead?
That's all I need. That's all I need to know.
As an ice cream with a nice colourful rainbow cone.
Yeah.
It's the muscles and the physique and
Right, so you're not really interested in the genitals.
Or as you say, it's not a particularly attractive part of a man.
I really wish women would find penises more attractive.
Well, they don't, so sorry.
Anyway, tell us more about his penis.
Anyway, I'm going to move right along. One of our favourite Twitter followers during the week asked us about the overly attached girlfriend meme, kind of wondering whether that's still a thing. Well, good news for anyone who liked it and bad news for anyone who didn't. Yes, it is still a thing. It's well and truly on knowyourmeme.com as something which is still out there and trending. And it's more than just a single video. The girl behind it, you can find her on our YouTube channel, Laina, L-A-I-N-A, is producing a number of different videos, usually about a week apart, including one of her latest, which is the normally attached girlfriend. Take a look.
Ladies, I come here a bit. I'm here.
Who was it?
You know, from time to time.
Oh, my friend Sam.
Yeah.
Like Samantha?
So
I don't think I've met Sam. Or haven't I met?
I
think it's just Sam.
Yes.
Just Sam. Okay.
The Buzz, Australia's only live, interactive social media program on free-to-air TV, is proudly brought to you by z03e19, Australia's award-winning provider of on-demand IT infrastructure for businesses that want reliability, speed and flexibility.